Hello everyone, it's WonderFizz, and got a very exciting video today. Uh, as you can hear in my voice how excited I am. No, I'm just playing, but anyway. Um, so Treyarch had a live stream the other day, which was very odd. A lot of people in the community didn't really know what was going on because usually when, you know, a developer's Call of Duty is done, they don't really do stuff like that anymore. They're kind of in the dark until their next game. And so they just tweeted out and said they're going to have a live stream, and everybody was, getting hyped up and stuff. I was kind of like, okay, let's not go too far here, because a lot of people was like, oh, DLC 5, DLC 5, and I'm like, I highly doubt anything like that's going to happen. Like, I was saying it's probably just going to be like, they're going to show Jason Blundell's face. He might twerk on camera, and then he would get rich off that. Um, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. I didn't say that. Anyway, uh, but the exact, but I don't know what I just said. But the exact opposite happened actually. Um, they start the stream, and then you see Dan Bunting sitting there next to Blundy B, Jason Blundell sitting there. He shaved his hair off pretty much, almost. He had his jeans tucked really high. You know, and so he was looking cozy. Uh, and they're talking about the stuff that they're thankful for or whatever, um, or most proud of this year for BO3. And they was talking about how they've supported the game post launch with lots of new stuff, which they have. They did a great job with that. Um, and then they asked the swag master Blundell. They asked him, what are you most proud of? And he was talking about how there's been great trailers coming out, which there have. There been some awesome trailers coming out and stuff like that. And he was talking about how they supported the game post launch. And then he revealed a new feature coming to Zombies, which was Newton's cookbook, and that's in Zombies right now on BO3. But unless you're like a big YouTuber and you have like 5,000 gobblegums, that feature really does nothing for you. But it's still cool. I'm not hating on it. It's a cool feature. It's just, it's, yeah. And then they asked him again, and he said, I figured that would be another question or whatever. So he prepared a statement, and he pulled a note out of his. I don't know where he got it from. To be honest, he was sitting on it. I don't know exactly where that note came from. I guess we'll find out in the next game. Anyway, he pulled the note out, and he said, "I'm afraid I can't say anything right now." Now I don't know about you, but that quote just makes me want to get up and twerk because that quote that just screams DLC 5. Like that just screams that just Jason Blundell getting like a megaphone and screaming in your face DLC 5. I'm afraid I can't say anything right now. He said it so blundy. He just said it like he was meaning to, you know. There's two things that quote references. Either one, he's talking about new DLC, which they did say. I'll get into this later. It's either new DLC or he's hinting, the next game. He's saying, "Oh, I can't say anything about that right now." But Dan Bunting did say, as long as people play our game, we're going to continue to support it. And he also said 2017 is going to be another fun year of updates and stuff like that. And so I made videos on this channel. You can go back and watch them, unless I deleted them. I don't know. Talking about how it was sad that Treyarch was leaving. Because when Treyarch has a new Call of Duty out, everything's awesome, and it was sad that they was leaving for the next game. And at that time, I didn't, I just thought BO3 was over. I thought nothing else was coming out for it. Well, after this live stream, I'm very excited because like it's got me to the point to where I installed BO3 back on my Xbox, and like I'm just not even really going to play Infinite Warfare until DLC comes out for it. I already deleted Modern Warfare Remastered. I mean that's I just don't like that game. Anyway, it just has me excited, like as a Treyarch fan, the wait for 2018, isn't going to be that hard now because we have hopes of more DLC. We know that the game is going to be supported next year. And so just when you take that into consideration, the game is going to be supported all through 2017. And who knows, if they support it up until the end of 2017, then you're right there at 2018. And in a couple months, their new game's going to get revealed. And so this is like a dream come true for me. And I love this because they shouldn't have to stop. Just because DLC 4 comes out for the game and the new developers caught it doesn't mean that they need to stop. Like, I think that all developers, and I hope Infinity Ward does it too, because for Infinity Ward fans, they probably don't want to see Infinity Ward go away. Like, they don't want to see Infinite Warfare end. They want to have Infinite Warfare for a long time. And so let Infinity Ward support their game up until 2019 or whatever, you know? And so I think that would be great for it, you know? I just had like 5 seconds of silence. Anyway, because for us Treyarch fans, you know, a 3-year dev cycle, it's hard because you have to wait, especially for zombie fans, you have to wait like 2 years. After the end of DS4, you have to wait 2+ years for more Treyarch Zombies content. Because as much as I loved Zombies in Spaceland, there's no story there. You would have to pull out like an extra large magnifying glass and like skim through freaking Brian Bright's curly hair to find a story in Zombies in Spaceland. And that's just the honest truth. I mean, let's just be honest here. There's no story in Zombies in Spaceland besides Willard Wyler is a movie director and there's actors there and freaking zombies dancing on the dance floor. You know, that's about the only thing you can find. There's no story in that map. And so, and then, even if there was a story, it's not going to pull you in like Treyarch's story does. Like Treyarch just has a they just have a great mind when it comes to story, and they do so well when it comes to that. And they've created such a deep lore. And so the point of this video is to say to you Treyarch fans, if you're like me, this excites you. This lets you know, this isn't just, oh, we got to wait 2 years and then we'll get more Treyarch stuff. We're going to be getting new Treyarch stuff next year. Like, we're going to be getting all next year, just new stuff. I'm going to be playing BO3. Just like with Black Ops 2, I played Black Ops 2 up until BO3, and I'm going to be doing the same thing this time. I'm going to be playing BO3 up until BO7 or whatever's going to be in 2018. I'm going to be playing BO3 up until that point because Treyarch is supporting their game, and it's great. I love you, Blundell. Vonderhaar, you got a beautiful bald head. Peace.